tell us about the 2017 Olympia anyway. Just expand
So
on that.
I broke my jaw. My jaw was wired shut, and the doctor told me, he goes, and it was funny because when he told me he was gonna have to wire my mouth shut, I was like, "Is there another option?" He goes, "No." I was like, there has to be another option. My job requires me to eat, and he goes, I'm sorry, like you won't be able to eat. So I remember calling Chris Aceto,
Yeah.
told him what happened, and the first word out of Chris' mouth is, "Do you have a blender?" I just told you I broke my jaw, and you're like, "Do you have a blender?" Like, didn't even miss a beat. He was just like, "We're doing the Olympia," and I was like, "Yeah, of course we're doing the Olympia." So he's like, he sent me my diet, and he's like,
blend it all.
14 ounces of steak, 10 ounces of potatoes,
a beef shake.
And he's like, cook it and then blend it and drink it. And I'm like, what? That was me. I was like, Chris, I don't know. Like,
how the hell did you do that?
It's all about the mindset. The mindset is, do I want to quit right now and just chum up the air to it's a loss? Or am I going to try this and try to make it to the Olympia? And
did you not want to skip the year? Was it because you took second in 2016 that you really didn't want to skip the year and lose any momentum? Why?
This is my thing, is the Olympia, the pinnacle of bodybuilding, the Super Bowl of bodybuilding, the World Cup of bodybuilding. And when you look back the history of bodybuilding, you see all the guys that ever fight, and claw their way to make it just to be on stage at the Olympia. And you look at all the guys that at one point or another were qualified for the Olympia and says, I'm going to take a year off and I'll come back next year. And they never made it back. So my mindset was like, okay, like either you try 100%, but you can't quit. You're going to have to at least try to make it. Just try to make it. You're qualified for the Olympia. There's somebody out there that wish they were in your shoes. What would they do? So I was like, okay, you know what? If my coach is telling me that he still believes in me and we're going to the Olympia, I was like, okay. So without hesitant, I cooked my steak, I blended. I cooked my salmon, I blended. I cooked tilapia, I blended. Like whatever it was. I was like, you know what? If it means me sucking a straw just to get my nutrient in, I'm going back to the Olympia. Like win, lose, or draw. And at no point, did I doubt myself that I was going to be at the Olympia and that I was, and I'll send you a picture one day that would probably blow your mind. If it wasn't for like a last minute mishap, like the pictures that I had in the room, you would have been like, holy shit. Like it took me getting my oil sprayed on top of my tan instead of rubbed in.
Yeah.
That had me just look faded when I walk out of prejudgment. But when I left the room, you would have been like, holy shit, I can't believe this guy was eating to a straw and looked like this.
So that is hardcore, mate. That is really hardcore.
I remember walking on stage.
Yeah.
And it hit me. I looked up on the monitor, and if you watch that video of me walking at prejudging in 2017, I looked up on the screen and I goes, what the because I couldn't believe it. And I was like, I knew what I looked like when I left the room. Yeah. I knew what I looked like when I was backstage. And then I'm looking at this guy in the monitor, and I'm like, okay. I was like, just don't lose it. Just pull yourself together. Just pull yourself together. Stay focused. And I just went out. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, what happened? Yeah. And I remember getting back to the room, and I mean, Chris is like, 1 and 1 is 2. Like, I know what he looks like. And I'm like, Chris, I know what I look like too. And everybody was in the room was like, how does he look? And Chris is like, I know what he looks like. And I stripped down in the room after that oil came off of my clothes. I was peeled inside out.
Dry.
And I was just like, you know what? Okay. We didn't screw up here. We did a great thing. This was a great prep. Nobody expected us to be here. Yeah. But I saw something that I knew how far I would go to be.